Hi everyone, my name is Matthew. I'm an essential skills practitioner with Aspiration Training, and I'm here today to talk to you about multiplication. The first thing we need to do is understand the value of the places relating to the sum. So we've got hundreds, tens and single units. So where do we start? So we've got a calculation here of 67 times 158. So how do we look at solving this calculation? The first thing we need to do is multiply the 7 unit, which is here. So for those who maybe struggle with the times tables, what you might want to do is write down your 7 times table on a rough bit of paper, which will help and support you carrying out the calculation. So as you can see, the 7 times table is up in the corner there. The first thing we need to do is multiply the 7s. So 7 times 8, as you can see from the table alongside, is 56. So we add the 6 there and carry over the 5 to the next column. We then look at 7 times 5. From the table you see is 35. And we add on the 5 that we've carried over, which makes 40. So we put the 0 there and carry over the 4. And then 7 times 1 is 7. And you add that 4 and it becomes 11. So now we've dealt with the 7s, we carry over now and work out the 60s. So again, for those who struggle with 8 times tables, you might want to write down your 6 times table. And now we've gone over to calculating the 60s, which comes under the tens column. Whenever we multiply a 10 or a multiple of a 10, we add a 0 under the singles column, because when you multiply tens, you always end up with a 0 at the end. So now 6 times 8 is 48. Just as before, we put the 8 there and we carry over the 4. 6 times 5 is 30, plus the 4 you've carried over is 34. So you add the 4 there and carry over the 3, and then 6 times 1 is 6, plus the 3 is 9. So now we've dealt with multiplying the 60s. So now we need to add those 2 rows together to find out the true value of the calculation. So 6 add 0 is 6, 0 add 8 is 8, 1 add 4 is 5, and 1 add 9 is 10. So what we've looked at and dealt with in this video is how to multiply.